Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for your great support always. I'm so grateful for your continued support to this channel. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Now, earlier on, William Ruto and Raila Odinga walikuwa na mpango ya kukua na Nyanza rally. This Nyanza rally was to explain to the people of Nyanza why they should start trusting William Ruto as their president in the so-called broad-based government. Remember, this AU thing was a tool for William Ruto to convince the people of Nyanza, na si mmeona nimesupport Raila Odinga. But now as we speak, it is only Raila Odinga ndiye anakanyaga ground akitest ni nini watu wanasema. But luckily, things are coming out very clear. Kwamba the ground is slippery. No one wants to listen to just the name of William Ruto. Wacha hata vitu amefanya. The name of William Ruto. Raila Odinga yesterday alikuwa Kisumu. Leo amekuwa part of Siaya na anaendelea kuconsult. Kenyans, you will be shocked. You know? Hakuna hata mahali Raila anajaribu kutaja jina ya William Ruto. Why am I saying that? As I was just watching a video from Kisumu, a certain resident is coming out to explain why they are against the decision that Raila Odinga is likely to make by supporting William Ruto. That Raila Odinga used that opportunity during the Gen Z demonstration. And that is where he engaged into and they produced this so-called broad-based government. And it was not the happiness of the people. I want you to listen to this resident from Kisumu. But before you watch, as you always do, ensure you like the video. When you like the video, you automatically support the work that I'm doing in this channel, because sometimes you watch and you forget liking the video. So this is just a reminder. Please, as you watch, consider liking this video. Thank you so much for that like.
It's true that we all voted. Like this other side of the lake, we are pro-Raila. But we failed in the last general election. All we expected was for Raila Amolo Odinga, Baba, to come up with a shadow cabinet. But the only problem that we have is that he took an opportunity when Kenya was at its lowest, when the Gen Zs of this country were coming out to liberate this country from this conundrum.
Chunga sana, umesema usinichanganye ndugu yangu na usiwachanganye watazamaji wetu. Kwa hiyo kwa kifupi ulikuwa unapinga kabisa hatua ya Raila kuweza kuwania kile kiti cha AU tangia mwanzoni.
It is true. Why? Because all the presidents, Djibouti got this seat because the president of Djibouti decided to put the national interest ahead of his own personal interests. But William Ruto decided to put his personal interest of deflating opposition in Kenya to send Raila to AUC. Lakini, it was not possible.
Bingo, naomba tukubaliane hapa. Kabla ya Raila kuweza kuelekea kule ama kuweza kutangaza azma yake kuwania kile kiti cha AU, tulikuwa na hii serikali ya msingi mpana, kwa maana broad-based government. Akina mheshimiwa Ali Hassan Joho ambao walikuwa wafuasi wa karibu kabisa wa Raila Odinga, wapo wengi, kina Opiyo Wandayi, waziri wa kawi, walikuwa na hata pia kuna John Mbadi ambao waliweza kuteuliwa kwa mawaziri kabla hata Raila kuweza kutangaza ile nafasi yake ya kuwania kile kiti cha AU. Mbona hamkuona hilo tangia mwanzoni?
Unajua, the reality is opposition today is controlling the government. Why? Because it is true, Mulema is gone. But on this other end, we cannot be here as sayers and keep quiet while reading the notion that our brothers on the other end are being victimized. We are not going to allow that.
Now, the way you have watched, Kenyans, I was also listening to Babu Owino. Babu Owino was so lethal. And remember, what he's saying is the same thing that several individuals are saying. People like James Orengo, they are not happy at all. At that time, they will decide supporting William Ruto. They are not happy. So Babu Wine is saying this.
Dr. Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka. Kenyatta did not expect to be the president of this nation. Came from prison, was made the president. Former President Moi did not expect to be the president in this nation. Kibaki in 2002 did not expect to be the president. It was a surprise to him. Uhuru did not expect to be the president in this country. And Ruto did not expect to be the president in this country. Therefore, all those who've been presidents in this country have never expected. They might say, they might talk about so many things, but I know, personally I know your heart. We went with you to a war that you are not going to get anything. You are not given any position. You stuck with Azimio in 2013, in 2017, in 2022. Huyo ni mwanaume mwenye bado tunaweza betray kweli? Lazima tuwe na utu. Na kama Ruto venye Gachagua alisema, kama Ruto anapenda baba sana, then make hata president in 2027 kwa kama hakuna, hatutaki historia selfish interest and ambitions. Tushikeni Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka batupeleke Canaan. Sawa sivyo? Mimi nitasema as it is. Ikikufurahisha ni sawa, ukikasirika pia ni sawa. After all, I'm the best member of parliament in this country. So, let us be sober, because Kenyans are facing various challenges. Challenges of unemployment. The number of teachers who are unemployed are more than the number of teachers who are employed. Teachers cleared universities and colleges 15 years ago, 10 years ago, 5 years ago. They have no jobs. They are going to retire before they even start working. Hiyo ni ungwana kweli, because of poor governance. We have challenges of overtaxation. Na hapa mbele kuna another finance bill inakuja. Si tutafanya do the same thing? Kwa sababu if you do not do it, then we are all going to suffer. So watu wangu, I'll still come back, I'll talk to you, I'll give you my direction ya 2027. Mimi pia nitakuja na direction yangu kama Babu Owino. Watu watakaa kwa meza, kama hatuwezi kaa kwa hiyo meza itavunjwa. If you can't be on the table, break that. Asante sana.
But on the same note, Raila Odinga himself is now declaring that he's busy doing consultation. After that consultation, next week is going to give Kenyans report.
You are a Kenyan first before you become a member of this other ethnic group. This is what is most important. So we are at a stage where we want to ensure that we implement our constitution, which constitution has been rated as one of the best in the world.
Kenya.
We want to ensure that all the provisions of our constitution are fully implemented. We want to take bad governance to the museum. We don't want to see our youth being abducted and then taken to some unknown places, tortured and some of them killed. That must be something of the past. We don't want to see corruption reigning in our country. That Kenya is rated as one of the most corrupt countries in the world. We will fight corruption and finish corruption in our country. We want to see what you call equitable allocation of resources and sharing. No part of the country should be neglected. Development should be equal. So resources should be allocated equally across the whole country. We want to see that the devolution in this country works. we must ensure that proper resources are given to our devolved units and also empower them, but also have a mechanism by which we can evaluate the performance of these devolved units. We also want our parliament to work as parliament. We don't want the members of parliament to usurp the role of the executive. Let parliament represent the people, legislate and oversight the national government. And let the county assembly oversight the county government. This is what is enshrined in our constitution today. So we are consulting widely. I've asked leadership that I've met here today what they think about my consultations, and they have given me the green light to say that I should go ahead.
So I had green light.
So now, Ziturwa, I want to ask you, do you give me the green light? ODM!
When Baba came back, he did some consultations. He has been talking to leaders. Today, he is continuing with that process of meeting his people wherever they are in the entire Republic of Kenya.
What is the way forward? But I told you here, it is not going to be easy, and it is not going to be a walk in the park, where some individuals will think and they will believe that now it is going to be easy to support William Ruto. If William Ruto alikuwa comfortable and man enough politically, angesindikiza Raila Odinga Nyanza na kusema kwamba asanteni sana kwa maombi yenu, sumuliona nilisupport baba, sasa tufanye kazi pamoja. But as we speak, the man is so ashamed, terrified, scared what might come from Nyanza. And if it is not only Nyanza, from the Republic of Kenya, across the Republic of Kenya. How do people portray this situation of AU? Then later, what is this that we are going to be told? That now, Raila Odinga, myself as a supporter to Raila Odinga, nini nitaambiwa yenye naenda kutoka huko positively, yenye ta benefit common wananchi, or will address my interest. So you can understand the situation and whatever is happening on the ground. So when William Ruto planned these rallies, he knew that this was the day he was going to garner and gather the Nyanza region and Raila Odinga's base support across the Republic of Kenya. But it has turned against him. And that is why William Ruto is so ashamed, scared. But again, William Ruto is having a mission to completely deteriorate and finish the legacy of Raila Odinga's politics. He's having a mission. Wakienda wanaenda chini one. But again, we're just watching. We're going to see how Raila Odinga is going to face Kenyans and tell the Kenyans that now I've decided you're going to support William Ruto. Mimi nilikuambia, I'm a supporter of Raila Odinga. Hata kama leo atasimama against William Ruto nitampigia kura. Na kama atasimama na seme mimi na support William Ruto, mimi kama supporter ya Raila Odinga, I will not vote and I will not support William Samoei Ruto. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you so much because of your great support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video. Bye bye till we meet in another video.